All right, well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Um, this is you. And tonight, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just drawing a little image here. And going to draw an old school character that I think is going to be coming up next here in the Marvel Phase 4 films. And do it in the old school style or whatever, maybe new school, I don't know. But we're going to try to give him his original look that was created back by Jack Kirby, then I think solidified by Frank Robbins back in the day. So I think that's the way that goes. Anyway, so it's going to do quick sketch here, and please join me and watch along. I'll try to explain a little bit of what the process is as I'm going along. But um, so Namor, who is he? Namor is Prince of Atlantis, King of Atlantis, whatever. Um, he was I think, first introduced to us in the pages of Fantastic Four, and he was coming to the Earth. Actually, no, let me take that back. He had lost his memory or something to that effect, but long story short, he came into conflict with the Fantastic Four, and he kind of had a little thing for Susan Storm and wanted to take her back to Atlantis, but that that did not work out, and it was the kibosh was put on that by the Fantastic Four. But he's an interesting guy. Really loves Atlantis and hates the Earth dwellers per se, but over the years he's been kind of like an anti-hero, and uh, most recently, a few years ago, was part of that group, the Illuminati, that kind of like were the top uh, superpowered people on the planet that were intelligent and powerful. We got into a whole big fiasco with that, but anyway, so yes, he's gonna be having a part coming up here in the Marvel Phase 4 film. So without further ado, I guess I'll get started. So here, let me open up my pencil. Uh, and I am drawing in Clip Studio today. So where is my pencil tool here? There it is. All right, make sure I have the right size. And we're gonna try to get this motion line going here. Do something with this right here. Maybe his fingers will be splayed. Put his hand back here somehow. Maybe bring his leg forward a little bit. So 1 foot back. Just kind of blocking in the shapes that I'm going for here. Make sure I'm following this motion line here. So I remember most famously, to me, the most iconic figure ever drawn of Namor has got to be from the How to Draw Comics the Marvel way. That that Namor that was drawn in there by the one of the co-writers or the artist, at least for the book, uh, by John Buscema, was just killer. It was just classic. It's so powerful, so regal. And let me see if I can pull it up so I can show you guys real quick here. It's Namor How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. So as you can see, here's the infamous image, and man, what an absolutely killer pose there. You could see just the construction of this and how powerfully, just how powerful everything is about. It just really just a brilliant piece of art by John Buscema. So I'm not John Buscema, but you know, whatever. Try to do the best Namor that I can. Let's put it that way. Almost done with these construction lines here. As you can see, I'm just trying to find where everything is gonna land on this. So I wonder if this hand might not look better. Let me see if I did this. I don't know what his trident looks like though. Let's see if I can find some. Oh, there are some pretty fancy versions of that. Oh, we'll keep it simple. I'll find a simple one. All right. So So nice thing about this is I can resize it, make it fit better. Let me go ahead and do that. Bring that down here. Center it here. So, and actually, so the canvas that I'm working on is actually as this buffers. So the canvas that I'm working on is actually 11 by 17 at 400 dpi. So what I'll do is kind of maybe pencil it out, and then I'll maybe ink it. Do I ink it live? Do I ink it digitally? Do I ink it traditionally? And kind of show you guys how that all works. I don't know. We'll see. So I mean, I'm just gonna bring this out a little bit more, kind of make it a little bit more imposing. Bring that down here a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably have to move this leg, so let me go ahead and do that now. Rotate it, move it up, like so. Alright, well that kind of works there. So let me just finish putting in some of these details here, getting his toes. Fix that foot later. I think I need to turn it. A little bit. Turn it right down here. So, see if that helps. Alright, looks a little better. Back to the blue line. Drop the opacity down. Create a new layer here. And then I'm going to start refining, or at least finding my landing points here. This is still part of that that layout stage. I'll make sure that pulling this here. So if you're wondering why this pec here looks bigger than this one here, it's because this one is, you see more of it. It's a little bit more elongated because it's not being constricted so much. As a matter of fact, this arm is out, which would stretch that pectoral muscle out. Whereas this one here, okay, the arm is behind, so it's like pulling it around this way, like this way. So you would see less of it. And then based on how this arm position is, you would see that. Alright, so I'm doing the some of the serratus muscle here. And this is the abdominal wall. And this actually runs all the way up this way. So like the way I drew that rib cage, so the rib cage actually would come up this way, all the way up there like that, okay? And then there would be that breastbone that is right there, okay? So that would be like the correctest way to draw that. However, you know, in comics, we kind of keep that little space here. I can bring that up a little bit, but it's not too much, you know. We try to keep that rib cage right about there. So as you can see, it's wrapping around this way here, and then up here it's going around this way. So there's like a twisting motion that comes into play. And so when you're delineating the muscle forms there, you know, or hinting at it, you have to keep that in mind. Okay, because you wouldn't want to, for instance, you know, draw them like this. Okay, you can get away with it, but see how it wants to pull that when it would look off, especially if you started rendering, you know, rendering it, it would look off. Right. And like I said, this is all still layout. I mean, I'm thinking most of these lines that I'm putting here are not, you're not even gonna see them. You know, I'm gonna render around them and everything, but you know, I'm trying to put down as much information as I can. Alright, so let's wrap those trunks around. Look at my reference real quick. Got it. And I think that he had like a seashell design here like this, if I'm not mistaken. So we're following this all the way through, right? Zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I made this Johnson huge. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw through. Let me see if I can freeze transform this leg here. See what that looks like. So, just based on what I see here, I actually need to just delete that there. I think I might need to come down a little bit more. Like so. I don't know. I still don't like that leg. Maybe rethink that. I think I see what the problem is. You know, does Namor still have? I'm doing the old school style. So, yeah, they're just not as big. So, John Buscema did not draw them that big. Just making sure this looks right. I may need to raise that head a little bit, so let me go ahead and do that now. Bring that up just a bit. I think that'll look better there. Just cutting in these shapes here, make sure they're looking okay. And let me go ahead and get this trident put in here. Let me see if I can throw some design elements in here. Some coral. Seaweed of some kind. Throw a couple of ciphers in here. Show that they're underwater. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be more or less my finished pencil for this. I may fudge around with this hand a little bit, but we'll see. Hands are so, can be a little bit tricky to get them to do the right amount of acting, but I think I've got something there. Just cleaning up a little bit of these lines here, and obviously this is pretty rough. I mean, if I was inking this, I'm inking this myself, so it's gonna be a lot looser. But if I was having someone else ink it, I would obviously go pretty tight with it. But anyway, I think that looks okay. As far as a pencil drawing goes. So I'll next video I'll post up, I'll likely be inking it, but we'll see. Alright, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, this is my pencils of Namor. I guess, done for the most part. I'll add a bunch of other stuff in the inking stage to kind of bring this all together. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like the art and the content that I'm putting on here. I've got a lot of other just straight up drawing videos with background music and stuff like that that you can watch and put on maybe while you're drawing and that sort of thing. So just keep that in mind. Check out those videos as well. Yeah, so I'll put a link in the description of the video to my social media so you can follow me on there. And if you're not following this channel, by all means, please go ahead and do that. Thank you very much for watching the video today. I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, so we'll check you out. Thanks a lot. Everyone have a great and blessed night and keep on drawing. El Guapo signing out.